Good?
Yeah.
Too bright?
No. You're a shining beacon of hope. That's what's happening right now.
China's been put on notice. There's developments in Chinagate. The China. we're starting beef.
Starting beef?
Or maybe we're gonna end the beef.
No, it's not beef.
No, it's not beef.
Good news.
Oh!
Good news, crybabies!
What is the good news?
You were wondering if we have a brand presence in China.
Sure.
I have something to show you.
Sure.
This account on YouTube, Worthy Opponent.
Sure,
Chinese
no idea.
YouTube channel that does like board game reviews and stuff.
Right, nerds.
Yeah, so they went to the episode that we just released on Monday.
Sure.
And they were like, hey, we saw the rip-off company that did the GM screen.
Sure.
And we called them out at a convention.
Oh, come on.
They're starting before us.
They're starting before us.
And then they were just like, hey, this is Wyrmwood stuff. Like, and then they said they didn't know about our company.
Oh, that you shouldn't fib.
This GM screen is Wyrmwood's design. If they're not doing their product, that is copying. Straight up copying. And they're just talking about the GM screen, talking about... So yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
sounds like good news to me all around.
What's the name of this company? We should ally
The
with them.
board game? Makabi? Mio... I have no idea how to pronounce this.
I don't know either. We should just contact them. They could just manufacture for us in China and sell to the Chinese
That's what
market.
Bobby said, and you were like, nah, there's no way.
Yeah, maybe Bobby was right. We should contact them and just be like, hey, like, let's ally up. What do you think?
Well, why can't they just start selling their own stuff? Why do they need our...
So they don't. So this is the thing. They don't, but if they become the official licensed producer for that market, I would be open to the conversation.
Well, the thing is, like, we don't patent any of our designs, right? Are we?
Oh,
are we
do.
even able to?
Okay, there's issues.
Right.
Yes, we do have design patents.
Yeah.
But I do not believe we have any international patents.
Oh.
America has IP law. So if there was someone that was infringing on a trademark or infringing on something in America, that's one thing. Overseas, I don't think we have any control.
Oh, weird.
Countries are sovereign. So yeah.
Yeah, I guess
right?
so.
Like that's how it works. The difficulty is trust.
Yeah.
Right.
The difficulty is trust.
I don't trust this company.
Oh no.
They already started ripping us off.
Yeah.
What about the chair manufacturer?
Could. I don't think getting the manufacturing overseas will be the issue. I think it's going to be the sales and distribution.
Okay.
Like who's running the website store, who's doing the who's shipping to the customers, who's doing the customer service, all that stuff. That's what we need a presence in China. That's what we have to solve. Getting either whether it's our product that's going there or a trusted manufacturer. See, the reason I'm like this Mio Kabe, and I understand you don't trust them, fair enough. You know, they've already solved a lot of these problems. They're doing the customer service, they're sending out the product, like they've solved, and they're probably not the manufacturer. If you're an ally in China, in terms of you have warehouse space, website, customer service, that sort of thing, I don't know, hit us up, contact, put Wyrmwood customer service there.
Put Douglas Costello.
Put my
at Wyrmwood Gaming.
Put my personal cell phone number. Yeah, and they can pass it to Jarre, and then you can just start conversations and see where that leads.
Okay. So I'm uploading videos.
Oh, good!
So once people are commenting and they're saying, where can I get this? What do I...
So right now, I would say, okay, go to wyrmwoodgaming.com with like our current site, where by the way, we're looking for partners in China that can help us
We
with
should get their hopes up.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Great.
Come with me, Matt.
Oh.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Thanks, Doug.
Great.
Thanks, Shari. What's going on?
How's it going, handsome? They don't get to see you enough. If we want those subscribers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Somebody was asking to see the mustache.
All right, let's do it. Gotta give them what they want.
There it is. Ooh. Let's see if I can get this in foot. One sec. I got it. Focus. Beautiful.
There you go. A little bit of eye candy. A little bit of eye candy. It doesn't hurt. Scrap. Not good like scrappy. Like scrappy's kind of good. You know, scrappy is a bad kind of scrap.
Talking about waste.
There's a couple different types of waste.
Yep.
Okay?
Sure.
Ready for this? There's the wood waste, which is kind of, it's like, you know, we have 100 board feet of lumber. how much lumber does it take to make the rectangles we're trying to make.
Yeah.
Right, so that's a whole thing. There's another aspect of waste, which is once we've made a thing, which we would call a sub-assembly, the sub-assemblies get assembled into final products. As you're processing the sub-assemblies, you can destroy them. That's scrap. Does that make sense?
Kinda?
Yeah. All right, let's go unconfuse you. One sec, safety. Here we go.
Oh wow, you just got a whole
Oh yeah.
other set of glasses.
Just a whole nother set of glasses.
Wow.
I'm not messing around. So this, for us, is still not a sub-assembly. This is still lumber.
Right.
Now we've got to like glue it up into something. The next step is when you get into what we would call a sub-assembly. It usually has to go through either a gluing process or like a molder process. So these right here, notice how these are all now nicely identical. So this is actually, you can't see it, this is a bunch of table legs. So this is a sub-assembly. This over here.
And do we know how many legs we're gonna get out of that?
Yeah, so what they do, this right here, this is gonna start with 93. So what's gonna happen is this is gonna get glued into a unit.
Yep.
And then it's going to go through a molder to make a leg.
Right.
When it's just raw lumber coming through the rip and chop, you kind of don't know what you're going to yield, right? Because there's so many defects and wasting, and you just have no idea. At this point right here, we now know that this is supposed to yield 93 units. Once we've established what it's going to become and the number, that's a sub-assembly. Sub-assembly scrap is when you destroy these items. This is supposed to be, this should yield 93 legs.
Yes.
How many legs is it going to yield?
Hopefully 93.
Should be 93.
Should be.
How many do you think it's gonna be?
Oh, probably around 80. Maybe.
Let's look at some math. It's very interesting.
Was I off?
You are correct and incorrect. The answer is most likely 93. However, occasionally we'll lose like half of it.
Yeah.
Let me show you. Back to Nerd Doug. When I started dressing nicely,
Yeah.
Robin, he's my middle
yeah.
child.
Yep.
He like looks me up and down. He's like, man, you look like a real clean nerd. All right, let me show you something interesting. Like I said, we start out that run with 93 units. And then it's gonna go through the shop, and after it gets through the shop, it's gonna go over there, QA. Spy on QA. Spy on. It's these guys. QA is the crossroads between all our departments. So if you're taking something from milling and you want to send it to CNC, it's going to get a QA check to make sure that the CNC is going to be able to run it. If it's going from CNC to assembly, it's going to go through QA. QA basically is the crossroads of the company, and whenever you sort of cross the crossroads, we take a little picture and see what's going on with the run.
To hopefully try and catch it before you lose.
Well, that's the thing. You want to catch your error as soon as possible, because every step along the way, you're investing more and more labor. The scrap becomes more and more painful if there is scrap.
Right.
I'm going to show you a graph. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that graph.
Look at this graph!
This is the distribution of scrap in August by run. Take a guess how much by dollar amount of scrap did we produce in August? Like how much stuff got destroyed in August?
How much money did we lose, basically?
Basically, yeah, that's a good way to think about it.
In August? All of August?
It's a hard thing to guess.
That's very hard to guess.
Very hard to guess.
Because it's going to vary between worker, between wood, between product.
Right,
between...
if you mess up a run of Wenge, it's a lot more painful than elm. I'll tell you. Oh, 75K. Fuck! Yeah. $75,000 worth of product got scrapped.
Wow.
So here's what's so interesting. 50% of the time, and that's what this line is. Most runs have 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. These are all good runs, good runs, good runs, good runs, good runs, good runs. Okay, we lost a few units. Oh, fuck. There's a small number of runs that are causing all of our damage on scrap. That's what that's saying. When I was like, oh, there's 93 units here, how many do you think are gonna get to the end?
Yeah.
The answer is, most of the time, all of them. Some of the time, we destroy them all. So here's what's so interesting. So The top 10% of our runs generate 62% of our scrap.
They've done studies, you know, 60% of the time it works every time.
Does that make sense?
Sort of. But do you know where you're messing up? Well, you will.
So what this is now we have a way, so see there's Bree.
Yes.
Bree's investigating right now. She's using this. She's investigating. Oh shit. It's production controller. Gotta let him in.
Okay guys.
Just going over the
Yeah, I mean the big problem is half the time we don't actually even know what's going on and why we're losing shit.
Sure.
It's possible to solve problems you don't know about.
And that's the thing, is so on this, it's all about classifying the types of errors. So now every day, Bree and Ian are running investigations for us to find that 10% of troublemakers. This is what they get. I'll show you what they get. This is what they get. This run caused $102 worth of damage. There's $102 worth of scrap. And so their job is to investigate this. Was it a machine? Was it an operator? Was it a wood grading issue? Was it a this? Was it a that? They play a game of who done it or where done it.
Where? Could be who? Could be where? Could be what?
It's all sorts of stuff.
Could be anything.
The war on waste is continuing.
Yeah.
$75,000 in August of scrap. That's what we're targeting. So anyway, thank you, Matt.
Gotta lose money to make money.
We got the loss part down.
Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world. Money, money, money.
Trying to figure out what exactly happened here.
To me, it looks like a CNC issue, but...
Oh, definitely. Oh, absolutely. Round it out and a little thicker.
Oh, it's just some nice little like engraving on there, you know? A bit of character design, you know?
Yeah, that's not gonna fly.
So do you have to go through that whole palette by the end of the day?
Yeah, I gotta figure out what happened to that whole palette by the end of the day. This one's pretty self-explanatory. There's a nice hunk missing. That's fun.
Oh!
Yeah. When you could really get in there,
Oh, yeah.
it's all torn up on the edges, but the front, or not even the front.
So you have to figure out if that was a glue up issue with the veneer or if it was the machine.
Well, I mean, this was a glue up issue.
Okay, you know.
This is not sticking. The one-gay veneer is awful anyway. It just doesn't want to cooperate.
So how would we even avoid that?
Better glue.
Better glue.
Even pressure, better heat. Yeah. It's great. Love it. Having fun.